stay in Vietnam. I don't know how long I will stay here, but let's see. The time will see how long I will stay here. And firstly, I want to share with you some of my few of my paintings, my works. So maybe you will know me better through my paintings. So this painting is I was painted long time ago, 2016. It was my first Fabriano. I was doing this plein air, and then I made demo during the Fabriano. It was like my first international demo. This was also the year I met John for the first time. This was a great event. For this one, I won a competition, international competition with this painting. The background has the S shape. S represent like Vietnam have the map of Vietnam has a S shape, and this is water buffalo and the boy on it. So the connection between a boy and the animal, which serve as the like animal who help in the farm here in Vietnam. So this is very like symbolic combination, like a boy and the water buffalo, like strong this connection between animal and human. This painting, it was interesting. I met this girl two years ago, and she shared with me some of her stories that she got depressed for a very long time, and at some point she was thinking about suicide, killing herself and so on. But he already went through this problem, so I took the picture for her in Mui Ne in Vietnam, and the stones representing the life, and she is standing there with tough, like with some waves hitting her, the waves representing the problem in our lives, and she was thinking about jumping into the water, but after some time she overcome the problem, and she start to move forward through this tough road, like stones. This series I'm supposed to have more paintings with this series, but so far I end up with two. This painting is also interesting. This is the Chopin house here, like in Poland, but it was the house how it looked in 1810. So the year when Chopin was born. The boy here in this and the lady is Chopin and his mom. And I had to dig into some old sketches and some old photography to find how this house looked back 200 years ago. So this is how it looked. But right now it looked like that. This is another painting with my friend, and the house, which is now it is the museum about Chopin. So it's a little bit different, like the house from the past. This is the modern time. And here is the Nicolaus Copernicus. He is the astronom, like Polish. He was living in 15th or 16th centuries, and he developed the geocentric theory, which means that the sun is in the middle and the Earth is traveling around. But during his time, when he passed away, he didn't know that his theory was accepted. So this painting is like a flashback, like he was inventing the theory, and he was seeing the future that people will get like this, like his idea and his theory was like changing the way how people look at the solar system, at the universe. So this is like the connection 21st century, and he standing in the 15th century and looking forward in the time. This painting was the cover for the Vietnam in Aquarello exhibition like two months ago. the story is here that the father and son, and the place is the temple of literature, and the son, like the father, is taking the son into this temple to, like, it is like guiding the son through life, teaching how to be a good person, how to grow as a good man. And on the both side we have big trees, we have some colors dropping, like flowing down. This represent that firstly we just start as the some small lines, some small trees, and we hit the wall. We have on both sides we have walls, and when we overcome the problem, we overcome the tough situation, we can become like big trees. We can grow and become someone with important, and someone with a big influence. So this is like a connection. I want to share the connection between father and son, and how the father influenced the son in terms of life. This is Lily. Lily is mother of my son. I took the picture for her in China like a few years ago. And so this is new painting, 2024. And the last painting I want to share, this is my son and his grandfather. I very like this connection between the child and his grandparents. They have, I believe, they have stronger connection than the kids with the parents. So here I touched the moment when my son was playing with his grandfather, and they are collecting some corns. So this is, yeah, the story is very simple. The connection between like two generations, like the boy and grandparents. So this is a few paintings I want to share with you.
Beautiful.
So now maybe we will switch to the give me a second. We will switch to the camera. Right. Zoom. Okay, so let's see that. Okay, is the
There we go.
Is the camera okay?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, we can start now. Yeah, the painting presentation, right?
Sure.
So firstly, I want to share with you, this is like my small sketchbook. I have made this when I met John and Catherine here in Vietnam. I call it a journey with Daniel Smith watercolor. And I experiment here with some colors. This is my palette, 18 basic colors, which I use the most. And I have some rotating colors, which I change depend on the topic, depend on the motif I paint. But for most of the time is when I paint the European landscape, I will use like more colors which are more fit to the Europe. And when I came back to Vietnam, I need to add few colors which are more typical for the landscape, for the architecture here in Vietnam. I have a few sketches here as well. This is six color which I feel it is fit to the Hanoi landscape. So yeah, and also for figure, I have also experimented a little bit, like a connection with like mix. I try to mix two colors together to get the skin tones, because I got some problem when I start to paint like Asian portraits, and the mix which I use for European, it doesn't fit the color like of the skin. So I need to find some different connection to get to this Asian skin tone. So it's a little bit different, but not that much. So for today topic, I think let's done this one firstly. For today topic, we will paint the train factory here in Hanoi. So they fix train, or they have the museum there as well to exhibit some old trains. So the factory look like that, and this is the picture which we do for today demo.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, the skin is the camera is okay.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so let's go. Okay, so I have already made a sketch. Okay, maybe a few words about tools. I am using Chinese brushes. This is like my main setup of brushes. I'm using also European brushes. It looks like that. You will see which part I will use, which brushes, but for most of the time I will start with the Chinese brushes. So when I start the painting, I will start with the lighter colors. So here I just put yellow ochre, like more free. You can add some burnt sienna as well to make it more like to shift the color into like more reddish tone. I'm more like I paint. I believe I paint faster than Giovanni. I remember a few years ago we had very nice demo in Sperlonga that I had the demo first, and then Giovanni had the demo after me, and it was like the completely opposite approach from both of us. I remember that we also had demo in Fabriano once, that like together two people at the same time. It was nice. So I start here like around like with this warm tones. Like in Hanoi is very hot. During the summer it's very hot. I think John and Catherine, when you were here in Hanoi, the temperature was okay, maybe 20 degrees, something like that. Now it's yeah, a few days ago was 40. And with the 85% of humid, so it was terrible.
Oh my
even
gosh.
even for Vietnamese people, it was terrible. So here we have the sky in the back. So I will start with the lightest color. This is the sky.
Man, was your paper wet to start with?
It depends, it depends on the topic, on the subject I paint. For most of the time when I paint figure, I wet the paper. I wet on the back of the paper to keep moist longer. When I paint architecture and landscape, for most of the time I paint on dry. For landscape, usually we want to have this rough, this granulation effect. I also paint landscape much faster than when I paint figure, so um, that's why I didn't wet paper before. But for those who paint who paint slower or living in the more dry climate, maybe it will be easier to wet a paper a little bit before you start the painting. So there is the twist there in the back. So it is very interesting how the climate and the humid change the way we paint, because I used to wet both sides of the paper when I was in Poland. When I paint, I wet the both sides of the paper. But when I came back to Vietnam, I use the same technique. It comes out that sometimes I need to wait maybe 3 or 4 hours for paper to dry. Or at some season during the year, the paper didn't dry at all. So I need to change the way I prepare the paper before painting. I also very like this dry brush strokes effect. So for that I'm using a flat brush, and I try to make to make more dynamic strokes to get these dry brush strokes. It may create the feeling of the trees or some details there in the back. Also, when I paint trees, I like to snap a little bit of colors to let it flow together like that. I very like this gray color. Like this is gray titanium, I believe. Gray titanium and buff titanium. This more opaque. These two more opaque colors. Sometimes I feel that like in Europe when I like many years ago when I was learning watercolor, like teachers used to say that okay, don't use white, don't use black, don't use opaque color, only transparent. So it was like very traditional approach for watercolors in Europe that we call them purists, that they are using only transparent colors and no black and no white. But for now, I feel that the watercolor grow very fast. The way how artists paint, how artists experiment. So now actually, yes, there are completely no rules that you can use something. I also see that now sticks are very nice as well for drawing and combining with water. So this is like the color there in the back. There's some building there in the back, but maybe we don't need to have those building. I very like this strong those color which give strong granulation, like I think from the Primatex series we have Piemontite Venui is one of my favorite colors. Oh. So my landscape, this is my palette for landscape. But when I use landscape colors, I have here a lot of colors which have strong granulation. And sometimes someone asks me to paint her like to paint a portrait. So a person just sit and ask me, okay, can you paint my portraits? And if I don't have my portrait palette with me, I use my landscape palette, and it comes out that give me a second because the camera. Okay. It comes out that the lady like a young person and have a lot of granulation on her face, and for most of the time they are not happy with with the result when I use granulation color for the portraits. So for that I need to have the second palette as well when I do some portraits and figure. All those dry brush, they give the feelings that there are some details, something there that we can see, but we feel that there is something there. Give me a second. I think I will need to get a hair dryer because today the humidity is quite high. I think it's around 80%.
Wow.
So in a second I will go for my hair dryer. So I just dried this part which I will start to paint now.
I mean, which Primatic are you using on the second palette? Is that Piemontite or Tiger's Eye?
I have both. I have Piemontite and I have burn Tiger Eye.
Okay, Piemontite and burnt Tiger's Eye.
But
Thank
for figure, I have only like no granulation, totally transparent colors. Yeah, Piemontite, burnt Tiger Eye. And I think I use sometimes I will use also bloodstone. Bloodstone.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And sometimes, also I very like this the philosophy behind each color I use. So I think a few days ago I shared the painting with I paint a Vietnamese woman which live in Hanoi, and when I talk with her, she said that she is very tired of being like living in Hanoi because it's so noisy, so crowded, and she want to run away to the place which is more quiet, more peaceful. And it is something completely opposite to me because I was living in Poland for a long time, and for me it was too quiet. And And yeah, I was searching for something more, for the place which is more active, like here in Hanoi. And I made a painting of her reading a book, and she was like get into this book. That like reading a book is like the way she was running from this very active city around. And for the I remember that for the background I use Sleeping Beauty. That okay, the name of the color Sleeping Beauty is something that is very relative to her. That she's a beautiful woman and was like running from the day life and searching like for the something peaceful in the books, in the dreams. So I go, okay, let's use Sleeping Beauty for the background. And I think it turned out very nice. So this is our focal point. So here we made a bit more precise. This is our focal point. And this red train there. There's a shade here in the back. So I think this for I will add second layer with second layer. I mean on the second layer I will add some details there, but for now maybe we can start to do this very dark, very strong dark background. For darks, most of the time I'm using neutral tint. On neutral tint, sometimes I use sepia as well when I want to have like more warm tones. If I'm for most of the time I'm holding like 2 or 3 brushes, and I don't have different color on each of them. I have the amount of water, like one brush is with strong pigment, one brush is like less pigment, and one brush is like clean water. So in this case I can switch between the like I can switch fastly that at some places we have stronger color, and some place
Yes.
we have light there. Yeah?
Nice setup, Evan. You don't have him anymore? I want you to do something with these pieces. What could we do? We could glue them onto something. You want to paint a background and then put this, make a collage.
Yeah,
Somebody has their speaker on.
yeah.
They're not talking to you, Ben. They're just their speakers on in the background.
I had it muted, John, just now.
Thank you, Ethel.
Okay.
If you guys have some question, I can try to answer during the time when I paint. Sometimes I need to focus on the painting, but sometimes I can like do freely.
Is your paper elevated, Ben?
What do you mean?
Do you have it
Paper?
on a, do you have it elevated above the table or is it flat on the table?
This is flat table, but I have this wooden stick here.
Oh, okay.
Just to make like yeah, just to elevate everything.
And Lucy has a question. Her question is, do you spend a lot of time working on drawing and value studies prior to painting?
Actually, no. I'm yeah. I am sometimes I do sketches like the drawing part is I'm doing very roughly. So I'm not spending much time. Maybe for this, maybe around 15 minutes. I spend more time with the idea and what I want to paint. Is sometimes it took me a lot of time, like searching for the ideas. Of course,
I'm curious why you didn't choose one of your photos that had the train bigger. It had a bigger, more prominent train color in it.
Could you repeat the question? I didn't understand the question. You mean this picture or?
Yeah, you had several photos that had trains that were very big,
okay.
and this train is
Yes.
small. I'm
Yes.
just curious what your thought process was.
So for this one, I mean this train, it has accent like the red color. The red color is pop out more, and if when I don't have much time to spend on the painting, I will choose like very small focal point, like here is that we have train, and all the things around is like that. It's like a background for this motif here. So it is easier to execute within 45 minutes, like for the
Okay.
demo.
Thank you.
So with the same approach, some artists will choose like the landscape with big skies and a lot of water is also the way that you can speed up the painting. If I would like to paint the cities with a lot of detail, with a lot of windows, it will take more time. I think I wanted maybe put a little bit of Luna Black. Yeah. I'm not using Luna Black too often because it becomes so popular. So popular recently that we see a lot of paintings with the Luna Black. So sometimes I'm trying to avoid the trend that some color is so popular. So I try to avoid those colors. I remember like a few years ago at some point, Moonglow was like a king. Like everyone was using Moonglow. Moonglow was the best color for every painting. And I was using Moonglow myself, but when I saw that people posting paintings and every second painting has some Moonglow on it, I need to switch. I need to remove Moonglow from my palette and I put shadow violet instead.
Min, have you painted this scene before?
Yes, yes. I paint this plein air. So yeah, I painted, but on the smaller size. But it was tough. It was tough because it was 40 degrees. I was standing there and like doing the plein air.
Are you painting with neutral tint right now?
Neutral tint, but I just add a bit of lunar black as well to make this to create this granulation there on the back. So sometimes I also play with the granulation effect that I try to make the contrast between something very smooth like the color. I use the color which with no granulation, and next to it I use color with the strong granulation to create the effect of contrast. So the contrast, it can be in terms of light and dark, like here we have sky and something very dark, something like warm and cold, or bright and like something more red and like more gray, and also smooth and granulated. So when I do like landscapes, cityscapes with a lot of I add a lot of abstract things around. So when I paint cities and buildings, it's very rarely that I will focus on buildings. Sometimes I just avoid to paint the windows. I avoid to paint like the ground floor of the buildings. I add people, I add cars, everything just to cover this ground part of the building, just to create like the feeling that the city is living, like it's the ambience, like here in Hanoi, is very active. A lot of people is crossing, a lot of cars, a lot of motorbikes. So most of the time I was searching for this feeling of the city, that when they look on the painting, they feel like the noise of the city. They feel this that this place. This is not a quiet place like Hanoi. Yeah, it's very loud all the time. So for thin lines, I use like a longer hairbrush. Like this is like a rigger, or like more pointed round brush.
I mean, at some point, can you show us the reference photo one more time, please?
Yeah. I should add. Yeah. I don't know how to add the picture on there. Yeah, so this is the reference photo.
Okay.
So as you can see, we have this a lot of light things here in the front, but we will try to wash out some white details later on. I'll put it back to this.
We're still seeing the photo.
I still stop this. Let me share the screen.
Now we see a master artist.
Okay, now I think you see you see the screen.
It's black, but it might be coming up. It's black.
Mhm. Okay, give me a second. Okay,
There
now
you
it
go.
should be okay. Got it?
Oh, there we go.
There are not so many details here. Here in the background, actually, we don't see much details. So we create the feeling that there is something there. So sometimes I just add some water to create some granulation effect there in the back. Maybe sometimes I add some very strong color just to create like a small accent. Somewhere there I can put some red color as well. Let it flow. Some there in the shade, maybe the colors just to create the feeling that there is something there. Those feeling is like that we have something there and we invite people to come in and check what kind of details you have there, or we leave a room for people to imagine what they what is hiding there in the shade. And in the same way, when I make this like more freely part, I also give rooms for people to I mean to add to this story something by themselves, maybe some like some people they may see something completely different, but it's for me is always that it is good to give, to not show 100% what do you want to tell, but to give some room for people to interpret it by themselves. So those lines, like a perspective line that drag people more into the painting. Great, this feeling that this space is coming. I mean, the line that we follow the line and we reach to this place. Sometimes we can scratch out a little bit of details, some lines there in the back. Maybe someone here we have some detail. We can use nails as well to just to scratch out. Yeah, the perspective follow this direction. How many time we have?
We have 10 minutes.
Yeah, we add a bit of background. We add some details here on this part. Okay, so let's dry this painting and then we will wash. Okay, so here I have my reference picture, and now we will wash out those lines, those lighter lines here. So for that I use like a bit harder brush. I use a small flat brush, and with the clean water. So it is good to know that when we have to wash out some part, is firstly we need to pick the paper which is from which it is easier to wash. Like now I use balcony paper, which allowed this is very to lift up the color from the brown paper. I think we can use pick colors which has like lower staining.
Yeah,
It's also easier for us to wash the pigment out. Is that correct, John?
that's correct.
The
Yeah,
lower
absolutely.
staining. Yeah. But sometimes I need to check because I didn't remember that lower staining give us the ability to lift the color up or higher staining.
Yeah, lower staining allows you to pick it up, and higher staining stays in place.
Yeah, a bit too big. Also, when after we wash out, we can add a little bit of lines here next to this lighter part, like the white part, and like below or over the white part, I got a few more lines to create the feeling of the shadows or the thickness of this element of this white element. Because we can use also white color, but that means the titanium white, it doesn't give the feeling of this. I mean the white, but it when we put a lot of white color, it is more gray than white. So I would prefer to wash out what I can, and only for some very small highlight, and I may put like white colors. So maybe something here, maybe you can put some white color, but I think for that actually we don't need too much highlights. Yeah, but there we have some line as well. Some very thin white line. I just add a little bit of water with this flat brush, and like here from here we can, and then we can lift it up. Something like that. You take close. I think this part it could be. I think it's supposed to be more dry before I wash it out, but I think we leave it like that. Okay, I think we can leave it like this for now.
Beautiful job.
Yeah, I think I left it like this. I could do some more details, but I think it's for demo. I think this supposed to be I think it's okay.
It's beautiful.
Thank you very much, John. Thank you very much, everyone.
You're very welcome. It was like the comments were so many comments. Fabulous how you were able to lift up to create those lines. It's just wonderful to watch you do that.
Yeah, so like I say, this is good to pick like the paper which allow you to diff up and the low staining colors, and you need to paint like strong background, and then you can this highlight will be very visible.
Fantastic. Minh, thank you so much. It was absolutely wonderful. Can you show us, hold it up for us one more time?
Yes, yeah. Thank you very much, John, for invitation. Thank you very much, Catherine, and everyone, our
Beautiful.
friends.
Beautiful, beautiful. And you'll post that for us?
Yes, sure. I will take a
Awesome.
picture.
Awesome. Thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you very much. It was great to see you all, to have a chat with you. I hope we will see each other very soon in maybe in Hanoi, maybe in Dubai, maybe in the US.
Definitely,
Yeah.
we definitely will see you. Thank you.
Amazing speed and skill. Thank you.
Very nice, Minh.
Thank you very much, everyone. It's great to see you. Bravo.
Bravo, yes. Great job. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Minh.